Ladies, let's take a moment here. I want you to hear me loud and clear. You are meant for more. This is your moment, your season to rise, to stand up from whatever might have knocked you down. It doesn't matter if you've been pushed by heartbreak, lost self-doubt, or the opinions of others. Today, we're stepping out of that shadow because it's your time. Within each of us is a light, a unique and brilliant essence that makes us who we are. Sometimes life circumstances may cause us to doubt this light or to even question its existence. But regardless of what we face, this light never fades. It is our inner essence, the true reflection of our potential, love, and power. To embrace this light means to connect with the deepest part of ourselves, to recognize our inherent worth, and to allow our inner beauty to shine into the world. It's about letting go of the negative beliefs and limitations that we've picked up along the way and finally seeing ourselves for who we truly are: worthy, resilient, and powerful. Life has a way of making us forget this. From a young age, many of us are taught that our worth is conditional, dependent on external factors like our accomplishments, appearance, or what others think of us. We're encouraged to look outside ourselves for validation, and in doing so, we sometimes lose touch with that part of us that knows we are enough just as we are. But our light, our true essence, is never conditional. It's not dependent on what we do or how others see us. It simply is, and it is beautiful. Embracing this light means remembering that at our core, we are whole, we are deserving, and we are complete. This journey towards self-acceptance and self-love requires courage, especially in a world that often emphasizes the opposite. But the reward is profound. When we accept ourselves fully, flaws and all, we step into a kind of power that nothing and no one can take from us. We become grounded in who we are. And this grounding allows us to face challenges with resilience, knowing that we are so much more than any temporary obstacle. Embracing our inner light is about showing ourselves the same love, forgiveness, and patience we would offer to a dear friend. It means being gentle with ourselves when we stumble and celebrating ourselves when we rise. There are moments when we may feel the urge to hide this light, to downplay our strengths or dim our passions to make others comfortable or to fit in. But doing so is a disservice not only to ourselves but also to the world. Each of us has something unique to offer, a contribution that no one else can replicate. By hiding our light, we withhold a part of ourselves that has the power to inspire, heal, and uplift others. Embracing our inner light means accepting that we are worthy of taking up space, that we have every right to be seen, heard, and valued. It means believing that our presence matters and that our dreams, hopes, and aspirations are valid. This process often begins with shifting how we speak to ourselves. If we find ourselves stuck in cycles of self-doubt, it's often because we've absorbed critical or limiting beliefs from those around us. But we can choose to change this narrative. We can start by replacing negative self-talk with words of encouragement, kindness, and affirmation. Instead of focusing on perceived flaws or shortcomings, we can remind ourselves of our strengths, our accomplishments, and the value we bring to others. This shift in self-perception might feel unfamiliar or uncomfortable at first, but with time it becomes easier. Embracing our inner light is about reclaiming our story, taking ownership of how we view ourselves, and actively choosing to honor the parts of us that are strong, compassionate, and capable. One of the most transformative aspects of embracing our inner light is that it frees us from the need for external validation. When we know our own worth, we are less affected by the opinions, judgments, or expectations of others. We become empowered to make decisions based on our true desires rather than on a need to please others. This freedom allows us to live more authentically, to pursue paths that truly resonate with us, and to align our actions with our values. We become less concerned with fitting into societal molds or meeting unrealistic standards, and more focused on expressing ourselves fully without apology. Moreover, embracing our inner light doesn't mean that we ignore our struggles or pretend to be perfect. It means acknowledging our imperfections, our fears, and our challenges while still seeing our inherent worth. We are all works in progress, and there will always be areas where we can grow. But this growth doesn't come from a place of self-rejection, it comes from a place of self-love. When we embrace our light, we're saying to ourselves, I am enough even as I strive to be better. I am worthy of love and respect just as I am. This is the foundation of true self-confidence, a confidence rooted not in arrogance or superiority, but in a gentle understanding of our own value. Embracing our inner light is a gift, not only to ourselves, but also to those around us. When we allow ourselves to be authentic, to be joyful, and to pursue our passions without shame, we inspire others to do the same. We show others that it's possible to live with purpose, with courage, and with an open heart. Our light then becomes a source of healing, comfort, and inspiration for others who might be struggling to find their own. By embracing our light, we give others permission to do the same, creating a ripple effect of positivity and empowerment. Ultimately, to embrace your inner light is to say yes to yourself in every way. It's a commitment to live authentically, to love yourself unconditionally, and to trust in your unique journey. It's about allowing yourself to be seen, to be heard, and to be fully alive. You are radiant, you are capable, and you are enough. So let your light shine unapologetically because it is your time. Self-doubt and fear are two of the most significant obstacles we encounter on the path to living a life of purpose and fulfillment. They can creep into our thoughts quietly at first until they grow louder and begin to influence how we see ourselves and the world around us. They make us question our capabilities, hold us back from taking risks, and cloud our vision of what's truly possible. Letting go of self-doubt and fear is an essential step toward embracing our full potential. It's not always easy, but the journey is transformative, opening the door to greater confidence, peace, and joy. Self-doubt often arises from the stories we tell ourselves and the messages we've internalized from others. From a young age, we might hear comments about what we're good at or where we fall short. These labels can become part of our self-identity, and over time, we might find ourselves defining our worth and abilities based on other people's expectations or criticisms. But these judgments don't reflect our true essence or capabilities. They're simply opinions, snapshots of how others may see us at one point in time. To break free from self-doubt, we need to re-examine these beliefs and realize that they don't define us. We have the power to change the narrative and see ourselves through a lens of compassion and understanding. Fear is a powerful emotion rooted deeply in our minds as a survival mechanism. While it can serve to protect us from genuine dangers, it can also limit us in areas where we'd otherwise thrive. Fear can keep us from stepping into new opportunities, from expressing our talents, or from pursuing the dreams that call to us. Often this fear stems from the worry of what others might think, the dread of failure, or the discomfort of the unknown. Yet, if we look closely, we'll find that some of our most rewarding experiences lie just beyond the edge of our comfort zones. When we allow fear to dictate our choices, we miss out on those opportunities for growth and fulfillment. Letting go of fear means recognizing that we're not defined by our setbacks, and even if we encounter challenges, they don't diminish our worth. The process of releasing self-doubt and fear begins with self-awareness. Notice the thoughts that arise when you consider pursuing a goal or making a change in your life. What voices do you hear? Are they encouraging, or do they remind you of past mistakes or perceived shortcomings? Self-awareness allows us to identify the patterns and triggers that fuel self-doubt. Once we become aware, we can challenge these thoughts. For example, if we catch ourselves thinking, "I'm not good enough," or "I'll probably fail," we can ask, is this thought true? Is it helpful? In most cases, we'll realize that these thoughts are rooted in insecurity rather than reality. Another essential aspect of overcoming self-doubt and fear is to cultivate self-compassion. Many of us hold ourselves to impossibly high standards and expect ourselves to be perfect. When we inevitably fall short, we might beat ourselves up, reinforcing feelings of inadequacy. Self-compassion involves treating ourselves with the same kindness and understanding we would offer a friend. When we face difficulties or make mistakes, instead of criticizing ourselves, we can acknowledge the challenge, remind ourselves that everyone stumbles, and extend grace. This shift in perspective helps us to see our journey with more empathy, making it easier to move forward without being weighed down by guilt or shame. Taking action is another powerful antidote to self-doubt and fear. Often we become paralyzed by overthinking, imagining worst-case scenarios, or convincing ourselves we're not ready. But when we take small steps, even if they're imperfect or uncertain, we begin to build confidence. Each action reinforces the belief that we are capable and resilient. This doesn't mean we won't feel fear, it simply means that we're choosing to act in spite of it. With every step, fear loses its hold, and our self-assurance grows. The more we show up for ourselves, the more we prove to ourselves that we can handle whatever comes our way. Surrounding ourselves with positive influences can also play a significant role in overcoming self-doubt. The people we interact with daily can either reinforce our insecurities or lift us up. Choosing to spend time with individuals who believe in us, who encourage us, and who see our potential can make a profound difference. These supportive voices help drown out the negativity of self-doubt, reminding us of our strengths and encouraging us to keep going. Conversely, it's essential to set boundaries with those who consistently undermine our confidence or fuel our fears. We have the right to protect our energy and choose relationships that nurture our growth. A vital part of releasing fear is learning to trust ourselves and the process of life. Sometimes we hold back because we don't have all the answers, or because we fear things won't go as planned. But life is full of uncertainties, and often the best experiences come when we're open to whatever unfolds. Trusting ourselves means believing that, regardless of what happens, we can handle it. We are resilient, adaptable, and capable. Trusting the process means accepting that even challenges and setbacks are valuable parts of our journey, teaching us lessons that ultimately strengthen and guide us. Letting go of self-doubt and fear is not about erasing these feelings entirely, it's about learning to live beyond their limits. We might always feel a flicker of doubt or a touch of fear, but we don't have to let those feelings define us. Each time we choose to rise above them, we become stronger, more confident, and more aligned with our true selves. It's a gradual process, one that requires patience and commitment, but the result is a life lived with authenticity, courage, and joy. When we let go of self-doubt and fear, we step into our fullest potential, embracing all that we are and all that we're meant to be. Our inner dialogue has a powerful influence on how we see ourselves, the choices we make, and ultimately how we experience life. Self-talk, the words we use to describe and reflect on ourselves, can either be a source of support or a source of limitation. When that inner voice leans toward criticism and harsh judgment, it erodes our confidence and well-being over time. But when we reframe self-talk with kindness, we begin to foster a nurturing and supportive relationship with ourselves, one that allows us to grow, heal, and feel more at peace with who we are. Kindness in our self-talk becomes a foundation for self-acceptance and resilience. Shifting to kinder self-talk starts with awareness. We can be so accustomed to our inner criticism that we don't even notice it's there, whispering doubts and judgments that subtly shape our actions and emotions. To begin reframing our self-talk, we first need to notice when we're being critical or judgmental toward ourselves. This could happen during moments of stress, failure, or when we're facing something new and uncertain. As soon as we become aware of negative self-talk, we gain the power to question it and make changes. Often, negative self-talk stems from unrealistic expectations or old patterns learned from others. We may hold ourselves to impossible standards, expecting perfection or comparing ourselves unfavorably to others. When we fall short, the inner critic jumps in, highlighting our flaws and amplifying our insecurities. But it's essential to remember that these thoughts are not the ultimate truth. They're simply habits of thinking that we can learn to replace with gentler, more compassionate thoughts. A helpful technique in reframing self-talk is to imagine how we would speak to a close friend. If a friend made a mistake or faced a challenge, would we respond with criticism or harshness? Likely not. We would be supportive, encouraging, and understanding. By treating ourselves with that same level of care, we cultivate a kind inner voice that builds us up rather than tearing us down. One of the simplest ways to start reframing self-talk is to use positive affirmations. Affirmations are statements of self-acceptance and encouragement that we repeat to ourselves as a way to reinforce kinder thoughts. For instance, if we catch ourselves thinking, "I'll never be good enough," we can replace it with an affirmation like, "I am growing and learning, and I'm proud of my progress." Over time, these affirmations can help reshape our thinking patterns, making it easier to be gentle with ourselves, even when things don't go as planned. Consistency is key here. The more we practice positive affirmations, the more they become part of our natural mindset. Another important element of reframing self-talk with kindness is to practice forgiveness. When we make mistakes or fall short, it's easy to dwell on them, replaying the moments over and over in our minds, feeling regret or shame. But holding on to these feelings only reinforces negative self-talk. By choosing to forgive ourselves, we free ourselves from the weight of past mistakes. Self-forgiveness is not about ignoring our actions or avoiding accountability. It's about recognizing that everyone makes mistakes and that we too are worthy of understanding and grace. When we forgive ourselves, we create space to move forward, to learn from our experiences, and to keep growing. It's also helpful to reframe our perspective on challenges and setbacks. Often we view these as personal failures, proof that we aren't good enough. But what if we started seeing them as opportunities for growth and learning? Every experience, even the difficult ones, can teach us something valuable. Instead of thinking, "I failed, so I must not be capable," we can reframe this to, "I encountered a challenge and I'm learning from it." This shift in thinking allows us to approach difficulties with curiosity rather than judgment, transforming setbacks into stepping stones that lead to a deeper understanding of ourselves. Patience is crucial in this process. Reframing self-talk is not an overnight transformation, but a gradual, intentional practice. There will be days when it's easier and days when it's challenging, but the key is to remain committed to the process. Each time we choose kindness, each time we correct a negative thought with a positive one, we're laying the groundwork for lasting change. Over time, we'll find that our inner dialogue becomes naturally more compassionate, less focused on flaws, and more encouraging of our strengths. An important part of this journey is also learning to celebrate ourselves, no matter how small the achievements may seem. Acknowledging our efforts, recognizing our progress, and allowing ourselves to feel proud create positive reinforcement for kind self-talk. When we take the time to celebrate our wins, we tell ourselves that our efforts are valuable and that we are worthy of appreciation. This practice builds self-respect, making it easier to be kind to ourselves, even in moments of difficulty. By reframing our self-talk with kindness, we gradually create an internal environment of acceptance and support. We start to believe in our abilities, accept our imperfections, and trust in our capacity to handle whatever comes our way. This kinder self-talk not only helps us feel better about ourselves, but it also impacts how we interact with the world. With a foundation of self-compassion, we're more likely to take risks, pursue our dreams, and extend kindness to others. The benefits ripple outward, shaping a more fulfilling and resilient life. At its core, reframing self-talk with kindness is about reclaiming our power to define our own worth. It's a gentle reminder that we are deserving of love and respect, not only from others, but from ourselves. When we speak to ourselves with kindness, we begin to embody that kindness, allowing it to guide our actions, heal old wounds, and lead us toward a life of greater peace and joy. Owning your worth is one of the most transformative and empowering journeys you can embark on in life. It involves recognizing and accepting your intrinsic value, understanding that you are deserving of love, respect, and success simply because you exist. Many people struggle with feelings of unworthiness due to past experiences, societal expectations, or negative self-perceptions. However, when you embrace your worth, you unlock the potential to lead a fulfilling life, one where you stand confidently in your abilities, aspirations, and dreams. To begin owning your worth, it's essential to cultivate self-awareness. This means taking the time to reflect on your thoughts, beliefs, and feelings about yourself. What messages do you tell yourself on a daily basis? Are they supportive and nurturing, or critical and dismissive? Self-awareness allows you to identify the negative narratives that may have taken root in your mind, often stemming from external influences such as family, friends, or societal standards. Acknowledging these narratives is the first step toward dismantling them and replacing them with a more accurate representation of your worth. Next, consider the qualities that make you unique. Each person has a distinct combination of talents, experiences, and perspectives that contribute to their overall worth. Write down your strengths, achievements, and positive attributes. This exercise can help shift your focus from self-doubt to self-acknowledgement. When you recognize your qualities and accomplishments, no matter how small, you begin to understand that you have a rightful place in the world, deserving of the same opportunities and respect as anyone else. The journey to owning your worth also involves challenging and reframing limiting beliefs. Many people hold on to beliefs that they are not good enough, not smart enough, or not deserving of happiness. These beliefs are often rooted in fear and can be incredibly limiting. By actively challenging these thoughts, asking yourself if they are true or if they serve you, you create space for more empowering beliefs. For example, instead of thinking, "I can't do this," try reframing it to, "I am capable of learning and growing." This shift in perspective not only fosters resilience, but also reinforces your inherent worth. Setting boundaries is another crucial aspect of owning your worth. When you value yourself, you become aware of the importance of protecting your time, energy, and emotional well-being. Boundaries allow you to say no to things that drain you, whether they are unhealthy relationships, overwhelming obligations, or negative environments. By prioritizing your needs, you send a powerful message to yourself and others that your worth is not negotiable. Healthy boundaries cultivate a sense of self-respect and help you create a life that aligns with your values and aspirations. Embracing self-compassion is vital in this process. It's easy to be harsh on ourselves, especially when we make mistakes or face challenges. Instead of falling into self-criticism, practice treating yourself with the same kindness and understanding that you would offer to a friend. Recognize that everyone experiences setbacks and struggles, and these do not define your worth. When you approach yourself with compassion, you create a nurturing environment where you can grow and learn without fear of judgment. Another powerful way to own your worth is to celebrate your achievements, both big and small. Too often people brush aside their successes, attributing them to luck or external factors. However, acknowledging your hard work and the steps you've taken to achieve your goals is essential. Take time to celebrate your accomplishments, no matter how insignificant they may seem. This practice reinforces the understanding that you are deserving of recognition and joy. When you celebrate your achievements, you create a positive feedback loop that encourages further growth and self-acceptance. Surrounding yourself with supportive people is equally important. The relationships we maintain significantly impact our self-perception and sense of worth. Seek out individuals who uplift, encourage, and appreciate you for who you are. Engage with those who reflect your values and help you feel empowered. Conversely, it's essential to distance yourself from toxic relationships that undermine your confidence or make you feel less than. Building a supportive network not only nurtures your sense of worth, but also reinforces the belief that you are deserving of love and respect. Owning your worth also requires taking action toward your goals and aspirations. When you believe in your value, you are more likely to pursue what you truly desire in life. This may involve taking risks, stepping out of your comfort zone, and embracing opportunities that align with your passions. Each step you take toward your goals reinforces the notion that you are worthy of pursuing your dreams. The more you act in alignment with your values and aspirations, the more confident you become in your worth. Lastly, remember that owning your worth is an ongoing journey. It requires continuous self-reflection, growth, and commitment. There will be days when you may waver in your self-belief or face challenges that test your sense of worth. During these moments, it's essential to remind yourself of your strengths and the progress you've made. Surround yourself with positivity, engage in self-care, and practice gratitude for who you are and what you have accomplished. In conclusion, owning your worth is a transformative practice that leads to a more fulfilling and empowered life. It involves recognizing your intrinsic value, cultivating self-awareness, reframing limiting beliefs, setting boundaries, embracing self-compassion, celebrating achievements, surrounding yourself with support, and taking action toward your goals. When you truly own your worth, you become a beacon of authenticity, inspiring others to recognize and embrace their worth as well. This journey not only enhances your life, but creates a ripple effect that encourages a culture of self-acceptance and empowerment. Remember, you are worthy just as you are, and it's time to own it fully. Life is a journey filled with ups and downs, moments of joy, and periods of struggle. Each experience, whether positive or negative, holds valuable lessons that contribute to our growth and development. Learning from challenges is essential not only for personal evolution, but also for cultivating resilience, strength, and wisdom. Challenges can be daunting, often making us feel overwhelmed, but when we shift our perspective to view them as opportunities for growth, we empower ourselves to navigate life with greater confidence and understanding. To start, it's crucial to acknowledge that challenges are a natural part of life. Everyone encounters obstacles, whether they are personal, professional, or emotional. These challenges can manifest as failures, unexpected changes, or even conflicts with others. Accepting that challenges are a universal experience can help alleviate feelings of isolation and self-doubt. Instead of seeing yourself as a victim of circumstance, recognize that you are part of a larger human experience that includes overcoming adversity. This perspective can foster a sense of connection and solidarity with others who face similar struggles. Once we acknowledge the inevitability of challenges, the next step is to adopt a growth mindset. A growth mindset is the belief that our abilities and intelligence can be developed through dedication, effort, and learning. When faced with challenges, people with a growth mindset view setbacks as opportunities to learn and improve rather than as insurmountable barriers. This mindset encourages curiosity and a willingness to explore different approaches to problem solving. By reframing challenges as opportunities for learning, we open ourselves up to new possibilities and insights that can enhance our lives. Another essential aspect of learning from challenges is self-reflection. When we encounter difficulties, it can be tempting to focus solely on the negative emotions associated with those experiences. However, taking the time to reflect on what happened, why it happened, and what we can learn from it can provide invaluable insights. Self-reflection allows us to analyze our reactions, behaviors, and decisions during challenging times. What patterns do we notice? Are there recurring themes in our struggles? By examining these aspects, we can gain clarity and identify areas for growth and improvement. In addition to self-reflection, seeking feedback from others can be incredibly beneficial. Sometimes we are too close to a situation to see it objectively. Asking trusted friends, family members, or colleagues for their perspectives can provide new insights and alternative viewpoints that we may not have considered. They can help us identify blind spots and offer constructive criticism that fosters growth. This collaborative approach to learning from challenges can deepen our understanding and expand our toolkit for future obstacles. Embracing vulnerability is also a crucial part of learning from challenges. It can be challenging to admit when we are struggling or when we need help. However, acknowledging our vulnerabilities is a sign of strength, not weakness. When we allow ourselves to be vulnerable, we create space for authenticity and connection with others. Sharing our challenges and struggles can lead to support, encouragement, and valuable advice from those who have faced similar situations. This sense of community can make navigating challenges feel less daunting and more manageable. Moreover, learning from challenges often involves cultivating resilience. Resilience is the ability to bounce back from adversity and adapt in the face of difficulties. Building resilience is a skill that can be developed over time through intentional practice. One way to enhance resilience is to focus on our coping strategies. How do we typically respond to challenges? Do we tend to withdraw, become anxious, or lash out? Identifying our coping mechanisms allows us to consciously choose healthier responses. For instance, instead of resorting to avoidance, we can practice problem solving, reach out for support, or engage in self-care activities that nurture our well-being. It's also essential to practice gratitude during challenging times. While it may seem counterintuitive, finding gratitude amidst adversity can shift our focus from what we lack or what is going wrong to what we still have and what we can appreciate. Gratitude can provide a sense of perspective, reminding us that even in difficult moments, there are still reasons to be thankful. This practice can foster resilience, improve mental health, and enhance overall well-being, making it easier to learn from challenges. As we learn from our challenges, it's important to celebrate our progress, no matter how small. Every step forward is a testament to our growth and resilience. Recognizing and celebrating our achievements reinforces a positive mindset and motivates us to continue facing challenges with courage and determination. This practice also helps us to internalize the lessons we've learned, making it easier to apply them in future situations. Finally, remember that learning from challenges is an ongoing process. Life will always present us with new obstacles and experiences that require us to adapt and grow. Embrace the journey of self-discovery and personal development, understanding that every challenge holds the potential for valuable lessons. As we navigate life, we become more equipped to handle adversity, cultivating a deeper sense of self-awareness, resilience, and purpose. In conclusion, learning from your challenges is a transformative journey that empowers you to grow and thrive in the face of adversity. By acknowledging the inevitability of challenges, adopting a growth mindset, engaging in self-reflection, seeking feedback, embracing vulnerability, cultivating resilience, practicing gratitude, and celebrating your progress, you can turn obstacles into opportunities for personal development. Life's challenges can be stepping stones to greater wisdom and strength, allowing you to navigate future difficulties with confidence and grace. Embrace each challenge as a valuable teacher, and you'll discover that you possess the strength and resilience to overcome anything life throws your way. Stepping into your moment with confidence is one of the most empowering experiences you can embrace in life. Each day offers countless opportunities to present yourself boldly, express your true self, and pursue your aspirations. Yet many individuals find themselves hesitating, plagued by doubts and fears that inhibit their ability to seize these moments. Building and embodying confidence is a journey that begins within, and it's crucial to understand that confidence isn't a fixed trait. It's a skill that can be nurtured and developed over time. To begin, it's essential to recognize that confidence stems from self-acceptance. Understanding who you are, including your strengths and weaknesses, creates a solid foundation for confidence. Take the time to explore your unique qualities, talents, and values. Reflect on past achievements and moments when you felt proud of yourself. By acknowledging your accomplishments, you reinforce the belief that you have the capabilities to succeed. This self-awareness not only helps you recognize your worth, but also provides a roadmap for your personal and professional endeavors. One of the key components of stepping into your moment with confidence is embracing a positive mindset. The way you think about yourself and your abilities profoundly impacts how you approach challenges and opportunities. Negative self-talk can create a cycle of self-doubt that diminishes your confidence. Instead of allowing these detrimental thoughts to take hold, practice reframing your inner dialogue. When you catch yourself thinking, "I can't do this," replace it with, "I am capable of handling this challenge." Positive affirmations and visualization techniques can also be powerful tools to foster a confident mindset. Imagine yourself succeeding and visualize the steps you need to take to achieve your goals. This mental rehearsal prepares you to act confidently when the moment arises. Another vital aspect of building confidence is setting achievable goals. Start by identifying small, attainable goals that align with your larger aspirations. These small victories can serve as stepping stones, gradually building your confidence as you accomplish each one. Celebrate these achievements, no matter how minor they may seem. Each accomplishment reinforces your belief in your abilities and demonstrates that you are capable of progress. As you continue to set and achieve goals, you will find that your confidence grows, propelling you to take on more significant challenges and opportunities. Moreover, stepping into your moment with confidence often requires stepping outside your comfort zone. It's easy to feel secure in familiar routines and environments, but true growth occurs when you challenge yourself to try new things. This might mean speaking up in a meeting, pursuing a new hobby, or taking on a leadership role. Each time you step beyond your comfort zone, you confront your fears and doubts, gradually desensitizing yourself to them. Embrace the discomfort that comes with new experiences. It's a sign that you're pushing yourself to grow. Even if you face setbacks along the way, remember that every experience is a lesson contributing to your personal development. Additionally, surrounding yourself with supportive people is crucial in your journey to confidence. Seek out individuals who uplift and inspire you, as they can help reinforce your belief in yourself. Engaging with a positive support network creates an environment where you can express your aspirations and receive encouragement. Conversely, be mindful of relationships that drain your confidence or bring negativity into your life. The energy and attitudes of those around you can significantly impact your self-perception. Choose to associate with people who celebrate your successes and motivate you to step into your moment with confidence. Practicing self-care is another essential component of fostering confidence. When you prioritize your physical, emotional, and mental well-being, you set the stage for a more confident you. Engage in activities that make you feel good, whether it's exercising, meditating, or indulging in hobbies you love. Self-care nourishes your spirit and helps you cultivate a positive relationship with yourself. When you feel good physically and emotionally, you are more likely to present yourself confidently to the world. Remember, confidence radiates from within, and taking care of yourself is fundamental to embodying that energy. As you step into your moments with confidence, it's essential to cultivate resilience. Life is filled with uncertainties and setbacks are inevitable. However, resilience allows you to bounce back from disappointments and challenges, reinforcing your belief in your ability to handle whatever comes your way. Learn to view setbacks as opportunities for growth and learning, rather than as reflections of your worth. Embrace the notion that failure is not the end, but a stepping stone to greater understanding and success. When you develop resilience, you'll find that stepping into new moments feels less daunting, knowing that you have the strength to overcome obstacles. Finally, remember that confidence is a journey, not a destination. Each moment you choose to step forward, despite fear or uncertainty, contributes to your moment with confidence is a multifaceted journey, knowing that every experience builds your mindset, goal setting, and resilience with yourself. Developing by nurturing these aspects, you can empower yourself to seize opportunities and face challenges with grace and assurance. It's part of the human experience. Embrace each moment as a chance to showcase your true self. By accepting vulnerability, you empower yourself that you have the capabilities to thrive in any situation. Deeper connections with others as you navigate life with confidence. You not only transform your own experiences, but also inspire those around you to embrace their moments with courage and authenticity. Remember, the world is waiting for you to step forward, and you have every right to do so confidently.